Hello, scale modelers. Alrighty, so this is more of an update video. So, I have stuff in place now. Originally, I was supposed to be expecting a new month 67 with a new control board. That didn't happen because apparently month 67 was completely sold out. Oh, I shouldn't say issue 67, not month. And that was, geez, like 3 months ago. You know, like back in September, they told me they would send me out a new issue 67 for either the remote. Well, it had the remote, everything that came with it, plus the control board, and yes, I mean, I went through everything everybody else did. And, you know, nothing worked. And then, you know, I end up getting the next month after that. And then the next month after that. And they have a new testing in it. So I ended up finding out through that yes, you had to wait until you had all the plugins available in order to test the board, and found out the hard way that nothing was going to work without it. So I appreciate all the comments on the video, or videos. I haven't paid attention to if it was all the same video that all these comments about, well, you have to wait until a certain video. But just in case, because they did say they were going to be sending out a entire new month that included issue 67, and even that has been about a month now. So just in case, I sent my control board, or gave my control board, to a buddy of mine who has a bit more knowledge about nano boards than I do, because I mean, I have no problem soldering wires together and whatnot. So I give it to him, and you know, he said, well, you know, sometimes, you know, issues happen even with robotic controlled manufacturing, where stuff happens and, you know, control boards will not work due to minor issues that are still human issues. So, as it turns out, I don't know exactly how many places. It might have been 2 or 3 where maybe the solder, seeing as this is a nano board, so the copper lines on the board are closer together. And possibility that 2 or 3 spots on that board had a little bit of solder that was a little bit over where it was supposed to be for manufacturing, and it was touching 2 or 3 other spots on the board. And my buddy told me that the board luckily did not like fry itself out. No way of knowing if it was positive or negative leads that were touching each other, but for some reason it still wasn't causing it to work. So he fixed that and tested it, and, you know, sent it back to me, all worries aside, and bam, You know, and there we go, as always, knocking into the camera. So, and don't mind the chair in the background. Yeah, because of my full-time job, which is retail. And this is getting recorded about mid-December right now. So, still haven't had a chance to tighten up those screws. But, yeah. My buddy was able to make my board function properly. So, switching it on. Alright, and going to lift this sucker up, and I deleted the LEDs that were in there, and these LEDs underneath the control board these are nanos. I got these from Model Mods. And I still have other colors. These things are still bright. Very, very bright. Even though they're nano LEDs. Although the brightness underneath the boards is so much better. But also gives me the ability to add other colors. This is supposed to be yellow, and it's orange. I don't know. I really don't know. There's red, there's green, there's blue, but orange. I'll make it work. I'm probably going to add more to the cockpit. That's one of the whites right there. For anybody who's actually seen Episode 4 A New Hope, during the Death Star trench run, Luke ends up pushing a non-lighted, frosted, clear button. Well, I shouldn't say he pushes a frosted... Okay, so the button he pushes, if I believe correctly, was lit red. And when he pushed it, it turned green. So, I'm going to see if I can add more lights, and I'm going to try to see if I can actually get a tri-color effect. So, I have two whites, and what in the packaging was yellow, but is orange. I have red, green, and blue, and I'm going to see if I can actually do that as like an upgrade. A personal upgrade on the cockpit lighting, put multiple colors in. But, yeah. Okay, so, hey, look at that. All four of those now work. Whoop. Gotta move it. Oh, hold on, let me turn this. Oh, it was already off. That's my soldering iron right there. If you can see it right. Oh, right there. Oh, probably can't see it. Oh, see? Those four are now lit. Oop, I just turned that off. And there it goes. Okay, so there we go. There's the droid socket. There's R2D2 socket right there. Working. And now, the piece de resistance. And there goes an inner shell again. I had to super glue one of these things in already. They just don't want to stay in. You push them in place. It's supposed to be a snug fit, and I've already super glued one of these in place. No, wrong button. Okay, that turns off the those effects, and up, and there we go, and boom, there goes off the nanos. So it's all working, which I did end up. Oh, piece of the cockpit down. Man down. Man down. I did get a hold of my buddy, and I did thank him for making this work. So, I got very lucky. I got very lucky because, I mean, it's a nano board. Okay? I mean, I'm more used to working on old school boards which had more space in between the copper lines on the boards. So, yeah, very, very lucky. Because, I mean, like I said, it's been 3 months since they said they were going to send me a new issue 67, and it's been a month since they told me that they were just going to send me a whole new month. A whole new month. Including issue 67. So, I don't know. So as a backup, I sent the control board out to a buddy. He found, you know, a slight, you know, issue with the board and got it done. I mean, granted, while he was working on it, half one of the connectors ended up breaking. That was for plug number 9, I believe. And, apparently one of the other connectors on the board is just gone. I don't know. All I know is he said that it came up when he tried pulling the wire free. Because he was trying to do testing at his place with the entire X-Wing. You know, everything was loose, you know. Just make sure that electrical is running through it. And there we go. But apparently I have a connector missing, but it's working now. It's working now, so the rest of the videos that you see after this were recorded, I forget when. This is mid-December. The other videos, maybe a month and a half? Maybe a month and a half ago. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't uploaded anything. I wanted to try and see if I could actually get this thing working before I went any further on it. Because, I mean, you saw the video of me putting the top on. You know, with the droid socket right there. And I just wanted to do what I could do beforehand. And now I'm working on these nano lights for the cockpit. So I'll be working on that. And I forget how there's at least two more videos, maybe 3, and you can see how small that LED is, and you saw how bright it was on camera. So I'm going to try to do that, see how that all works out, and in the meantime, I'm going to upload this. You'll be able to watch this, and, you know, you'll understand, and then we'll go from there, because I have month 21 that I haven't done anything with at this point in time when you're watching this. And literally today, as I'm recording this, I have also gotten month 22. Actually, no. I have not gotten month 22. I've been charged for month 22. So I'll probably be getting month 22 within the next week or two. That's what I meant to say. So, alrighty. So, we're coming along. Everybody who's been watching this, we're coming along. I know there are plenty of setbacks. Everybody's had setbacks with this build. And in my downtime, when I've had the chance, you know, the whole Black Friday thing and everything for, you know, a retail full-time job, I've actually done all these LEDs today. And I've actually used the plug-in from the main wire to get this done. If you notice, this is the rest of it. I might or might not have to use more of the wire to extend it out a bit further, but so far it's working good. I just have to make sure there's enough of it in extension to go from the cockpit to the board. But everything is going good. So, anybody who has subscribed since I was last able to upload while I was trying to get all of this stuff fixed, and thank you, July through November. Because apparently even you've had the same amount of problems that I've had with, you know, the electronic stuff. Because I've had to resolder the wires for both motors. I don't know if you've had to do both motors, but I've had to resolder the wires on both motors because there was like that much wire in the solder. If you can see that, there was about that much wire. It wasn't even twisted, so the wires broke right out. It wasn't twisted. So, with that, as always, thanks for watching Brian's Builds, and good luck with your build.